it's a different distance, and I wanted at least to have to train with people that have done it. And when I was here a while back, I really liked the way they did, so I wanted to just be back here and just get to do it with them. I think it humbles you. It does humble me when I come back here. My name is Sharon Lokedi. I ran for dark sky distance. I'm getting ready for New York City Marathon in November, 2 weeks from now. Well, I came here a few months ago, and I really liked the training here, and I was getting ready for a marathon, and I really thought just like training here and being back here would help me get ready more for it. I mean, it would be the same thing in flag too, but I really thought just being close to family, and I have a really good group of marathon training here, and I talked with Haas and he let me come, so here we are.
My name is Stephen Haas. I'm the head coach of Dark Sky Distance, and we are in Kaptagat, Kenya. I've been wanting to come here and see where Sharon trains for a long time, and obviously this is where she's from, and it's important for her to be able to come back here and spend some time. So I felt like it was important for me for a while. Then COVID made things obviously a lot harder, and yeah, I just felt like it was important to come see and experience what it's like to train here. And yeah, I'm very fortunate that I got to come and spend a couple days. Even if it's a short period of time, I felt like it was important to see.
So before I came here, he sent me weekly what to do, like mileage wise and everything, but it's not that big of a difference. So it's been, really just helpful just having to do with do the workouts that people do here. That way I get to train with people. We initially just, at the beginning when we were talking about getting into and trying to get into a full marathon, we had a few races in mind. We had Valencia, we had New York, and then I think Honolulu. But it just depended on what we wanted to get out of it. And we decided to go to New York and just have the feel of it. And I mean, I've had a couple races in New York and I really liked it. And I think we just thought that was the best idea. Just go there and race and just get to feel how the marathon is,
We've talked about it for years now. Every athlete gets to the point where they want to move up and transition to the marathon. And when Sharon first joined the team, it was a conversation. I felt like at some point she could be really, really good at it. We had to add volume, and we had to make the steps and go through the process. And she's been great on improving a little bit every single year. And I feel like she's made a big jump in the last, I would say in the last year even, to really be at a level that I think she can be really, I think she can be world-class in the marathon now, and it took a couple years to get there, but I'm certainly excited to see how this debut goes.
race a marathon. I just did not know I was fit enough to, crush it. I initially just wanted to have a race, just get the experience of marathon running. I was like, at some point, I'm like, oh, I think if I'm top 5, I'm good to go,
The last thing I told her before she got on the bus was just to be confident, trust her fitness, and I said trust your race instincts, and I think she did a really, really good job of that.
Midway through, I felt I was strong. I just wanted to make sure that I see every move that they're making and just make sure that I'm sitting on them and paying attention. And with I think a little bit over 30 or before, there was a gap that was made, I think 30. And they moved and I was just like, okay, just hold on, don't go with anybody, just run your race. So I just sat with that, and I think it was 3 of us and then the 3 of them, and then I was like, okay, I can go with them and we can maybe get to them.
When that move was made at 16 and she didn't bite on it, but she stayed confident and they caught back up, I just think that showed such poise and such good race tactics and smarts that again, the biggest thing was just staying confident when that move was made and being able to catch back up. I was so impressed by that, and just that was the move of the race. You have to have a lot of race instinct because you don't have a coach out there on the course in your ear telling you what to do. It's not track where you can come around the next lap and get some advice and get some pointers. And yeah, I think it just shows a lot of experience of making moves within races, and that's the thing we've tried to work on in the last couple of years is run races that you put yourself in the race, and you have to make those kind of decisions. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I thought we were ready to do this, because I felt like she could race at the top level in a really big race like this.
There was a spot where the crowd was so loud that I was like, whoa, there's so many people here. And it was for a really good stretch for, I think, almost 1 kilometer of just running, and they were just cheering. And it was great. It was good to just have that feeling. Well, I crossed the finish line. I saw her straight in front. I just ran. And I'm like, we did it, It was honestly I have never felt that before. I was happy, at the same time I'm tired, at the same time I'm like, is it just me, or is it, it was just it was a moment. Enjoy the moment, and then, wait and see what's for next spring. Everybody a hug, so sorry.